Hey YouTube, Josh Sweeney here. Just for a quick video, kind of a tutorial type thing. For some of you that don't know, I'm a lacrosse player, and earlier today I was tinkering and I made this homemade butt end that I made completely out of tape. Now I'm sure there are tutorial videos all over YouTube about how to make a butt end, but you know, just as a little fun side thing while I'm, got working, and while I have the time, I figure I would show you how I did this butt end. Now basically what you're going to need is another shaft. I mean, it can be a shaft that you use in a game, or it can be just a shaft that you kind of have lying around the house that you if you ever want to like play around with it and everything. So I have a couple warrior shafts here that I did to the silver one, so I'm going to do it to this blue one now. Now, like most if you're making a lacrosse band, you got to cover the end that you're using with tape. So I bring that over to cover up the hole. You got to make sure it's got to make sure that it doesn't wrinkle or anything though. So you got that. You want to separate the tape. Alright. So you got one side done. And then just make sure you attach it to one side and bring it back over. Now you want to basically there's no real actual lacrosse actual tape, so you're going to have to use hockey tape, which you can get at a Sports Authority or Dick's or something. Alright. It's kind of messed up, it's okay. Alright. Now what you're going to do is you're going to want to cover this up. Now, what you actually should do first is, pick the spot actually where you want to put the butt end. I picked the very end, because it kind of simulates an actual butt end. So what you're going to do is first you're actually going to get the beginnings of the butt end you're actually going to make. So you wrap it a couple times to kind of make sure that it will almost be done for you by the time that you're ready to go make it. Now, once you got it done, the basis of it done, what you do is detach the tape and start under that spot where you just started, and you're going to do the candy cane motion diagonally down the stick, however far you plan on going. And just to use this as a basis, I got a couple more turns to go. Oops, straighten that out. Always want to make sure this tape is as straight as you can possibly get it. Alright, and then once again you're going to detach. And now what I do to cover up anything loose is I wrap it once normally around. Detach again. And now what you're going to do is start redoing, is go back to the original part here and start wrapping it around again. This will take time. It's going to take a few turns. Because you can see here, this is going to be pretty thick and fat by the time you're done with it. This will take a couple minutes. You are going to go around probably a little over 20 times or so. because you're going to want it so that the bottom of your hand is like if your pinky is just barely, like maybe 3/4 of the way leveled with it. So if you need to, turn it over. See? Alright, I still got some turning to do. It's not quite there. Now you will use a lot of tape in this. I taped up my other 3 main sticks that I use, and that took a lot of tape. So still taping. Unfortunately, I don't have any editing software, so I can't really edit this. Alright, getting there. If you need to speed it up a little bit, pull the tape out a little, and then just start rolling this head in there. Alright, so a couple more times and then it'll be good. Alright, that should be good. Alright, so detach it. Now you will notice that you'll have this, you'll have like the layers in the bottom and opening and everything. So what you do, take some tape and go back over that, making sure you don't go too far over. So you're going to cover the layers and everything. This might take a couple pieces of tape to do. And just one more will do. Get rid of this messed up part. Yep. Tape decides it wants to be a bitch. There we go. So then just take that, put it over the last little piece there. Alright. So now you've gotten all the layers and everything covered. And you're going to want to cover this part, so just take the tape and go and start trying to level it off and just go around. You only really need to do it about once. So there you go, that's the comparison. It's not as perfect as this one, but yeah, nothing ever comes out perfect, right? Alright, now, so you see there, you've got it so your pinky is just there. Now if you're one of those people who wants to like add a little, like I added the little extra bumper right here to this one, you see that? For something for my to hold my pinky in place so that when I'm either passing or shooting with it, if I ever decide to use it. So what you do is, sure, well, okay, it's giving me a little trouble now. Alright. Trying to. There we go. You don't want to tear the tape in half. And then just wherever you're most, pick the finger that you want to put it at and actually kind of lay the tape on top of your finger so that way when you pull it away, when you pull your hand away, you know, you kind of have like a guess of where that's going to go. time here. So you're basically just gonna do the exact same thing you've been doing with the top part here. This part is most difficult because the tape isn't exactly the best to work with. Now I know in high school and college now it's a rule that you can't have it just an all tape butt end, it has to be rubber. So if you go to East Coast Dye's YouTube page, Greg did a really cool tutorial on how to make your own rubber butt end. So after you're done looking at this, go look at his video. It'll tell you how to kind of turn this into a rubber butt end, but which for now is just tape. Alright, a couple more times around. Now this is just like the top part here. It's not going to come out exactly looking smooth and everything, especially if it keeps moving. Alright, let's see how good that is. Got that done, and alright, it's got some decent grip. It's nice because it's for your pinky, but at the same time it kind of gives your hand like a little something extra to grab onto when you're shooting and everything. So, and another comparison, kind of about the same thickness as the original. And like I said, this one's a little thicker and heavier than this one. So basically, you know, that's it. You know, I'm sure like every lacrosse player in the world knows how to do a butt end like this, but you know, hopefully whoever's watching this, I thank you for watching it. I hope if you have any shafts laying around and you want to do something with it, this will be a fun thing to do. So alright, I'm Josh Sweeney. This has been my Lacrosse homemade butt end tutorial video, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.